Head for the Cure 5K events are not only successful fundraisers in the fight against brain cancer, but unique tributes for those currently fighting this terrible disease and remembering those who have lost their battles. Head for the Cure was started in honor of a man named Chris Anthony. Chris's motto was always keeping the faith. He lived it daily. He signed off every email with keeping the faith. And his faith enabled him to maintain his grace, dignity, courage, and strength throughout his illness. That's why every year we honor brain cancer patients and their loved ones with a special recognition we call Keeping the Faith. Each of their stories is personal and special, and all are inspiring.
Lisa Jorling, nominated by Kevin and Linda Jorling. Our lives changed on July 3rd, 2013. Lisa was 19 years old and just finished her first year of college. We took her to the ER because her hand went totally numb. She also was having headaches that were becoming more frequent for the last 7 months. The CAT scan showed a brain tumor. She had a biopsy 5 days later and an awake craniotomy 8 days after the biopsy. The neurosurgeon told us it was a successful total resection, but there's always a chance of microscopic cells left behind. Her pathology report was classified grade 1 ganglioglioma. Lisa has nerve damage on 3 fingers on her right hand. Even after physical therapy, she never regained the feeling. She went back to college 6 weeks after her brain surgery with her neurosurgeon's approval and graduated in 4 years with a degree in elementary education. She's beginning her 5th year of teaching 4th grade and has touched the lives of many students already. Lisa's follow-up scans were clear until May 2018. The scan shows a change that is being monitored. The doctor and tumor board are being conservative and watching her future scans to see if they remain stable. She is having more symptoms and tingling in her right hand and new symptoms on her left side. She has started a seizure medication. Lisa has been so strong and courageous through her brain tumor battle. She has a deep faith and stays positive. She has never complained why her or why this happened. Lisa and her family and friends have participated in the Head for the Cure Kansas City 5K, bike ride, and the St. Louis 5K every year since her surgery. Lisa really does keep the faith. She is loved more than words can say.
Thank you for your courage and for allowing us to honor you. The Legacy of Love Award was implemented at our North Texas event in 2011 in honor of Stevie Patrick. She was diagnosed with a brain tumor at the age of 28, and although Stevie would go on to battle brain cancer for 3.5 years, her heart was always open to reach out and help others, even as she was going through an incredibly difficult time. Stevie always took the high road and walked through each day with great integrity and a big smile on her face. This award is easily defined by actions of integrity, encouragement, determination, and truly loving and serving others, especially those in need. The recipient of this must have a strong desire to encourage and help others. This deserving person must be a leader each day and also have the courage to smile in the midst of adversity. We'd now like to share their story.
Julie Sporrell, nominated by Seth, Deborah, and Alicia Amdur. In our situation, she is not the traditional caregiver that tends to be recognized for the legacy of love. We did not have a pre-existing relationship with her before our family members' battle with GBM, which makes her dedication and efforts to help us and our family member all that more admirable. Only one of us has even met Julie in person, which was almost by coincidence less than 2 months ago. She lives next door to a close friend and happened to be outside enjoying a spring evening while one of us were visiting. At that time, our close family member had only recently discovered her brain tumor. She did not yet have a diagnosis. Julie offered her help and support if the diagnosis should turn out as feared. 2 weeks later, when we learned the tumor was, in fact, GBM, we reached out to Julie. We were expecting what most would in a situation of seeking the advice of a virtual stranger. A conversation about treatments and some recommendations for doctors, perhaps a few check-in text messages in the future. That alone would have been inordinately helpful and gracious. But that was not what we got with Julie. She has spent hours upon hours on the phone with us, discussing treatment plans, doctors, potential trials, and generally providing support. Instead of spending time as she chooses, perhaps with family and friends, she researches potential trials for which our family member might be eligible, helps her get in to see certain doctors, and has connected us with this wonderful organization. At one point, we even said to her that we'd refrain from bothering her during work hours. Her response, "This is more important." This, helping a GBM patient who she had never met before, and her distraught family members who Julie barely knew, was more important. Julie has been absolutely essential. Essential isn't even a strong enough word in helping us navigate through the labyrinthian world of GBM treatments, treatment centers, doctors, and clinical trials. Without her utterly invaluable guidance and insight, we can say without a doubt that our family would not be seeing the doctors and receiving the treatment she is today. Words cannot describe how enormously grateful we all are. The road ahead for our family member is long and arduous, no doubt, but it is off to an infinitely better start thanks to Julie.